Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's February 2021 and I had a pretty productive month last month, but nothing too crazy honestly, so I'll keep it pretty short today. So gross income for me was just under 8,000. I had one paycheck at the very beginning of February that was had a little bit of a bonus on there, but other than that, nothing too crazy. 1,500 in taxes, 1,500 in the 401k, 330 in the employee stock purchase plan. I took home about 4,500. For my wife, she brought in about an extra 1,200 from adjunct teaching, and then made her same like 4166 up here for her like main 40-hour week job. So 5,400 in gross income for her, almost 700 in taxes, and then 1,625 in her 403b, and then same stuff for HSA and insurance and everything. For the insurance, it did go down a little bit. There was like a smoking affidavit that we could fill out, and that saved like $25 a month. And so I guess for the last year, we just did not fill that out. So neither my wife and I smoke, so we filled that out and saved like $50 a month. So that was good. Take home pay $2,596. Both of the tenants paid rent on time, so $2,275 from them. No stimulus checks or nothing crazy this month, so no other income, leaving us with $15,700 in gross income and then a little over $7,000 in take-home pay. So decent month overall, nothing too crazy, kind of just a standard month for us. But jumping into the net worth here. So for February, housing in my neighborhood is just going crazy. There is a house that's on the other side of the neighborhood that's the exact same house as ours, except it doesn't have a basement like ours has, and it's listed at $350,000. So I think I have quite a bit of room on house number four. I'm going to see if it actually sells, see what it sells for. Houses are flying off the market right now. So if it sells for 350, I'm probably going to move this up next month. So we'll see how it does. But yeah, I just moved them up their standard amounts, no changes with vehicles or anything like that. Used cars are starting to get more expensive, and so I may, see what Kelly Blue Book is saying about these, but I don't know if the price is exactly right on some of them. For M1 Finance, I moved about $10,000 over from my cash into M1 Finance this month, so still just dollar cost averaging in to M1 Finance. Health savings account went up about $1,000. I forgot to mention last month that, well, a couple things I forgot to mention last month. On house number 6, I did move it up to 50,000. I'm nearing the end of like, it's not really a renovation. I would say deconstruction. So I maybe have like 10% left to go. So yeah, I moved it up to 50,000. I think it's worth somewhere between 50 and 60 if I sell it to the wholesalers or to the flipping market in my area. But the other thing I forgot to mention was health savings account. Every January we get $2,600 from my wife's employer to put in our health savings account, and so that's why the increase right there. But this month it went up about another $1,000, so 32,000. 401k went up about 4% this month, made another $4,000 in there, so almost at 110. My employee stock went down just a little bit, pretty much flat with last month. But and then my wife's 403b, same thing, up another $4,000. So at some point this has to stop. I'm I'm guessing, pure speculation, that some of the stimulus checks that everybody are getting is what's helping the stock market, kind of reflect what it's doing right now. I don't see how during like how we could have such a bull market right now with so many people not being employed because of COVID, and you know inflation I'm assuming is going to be coming, and I mean a lot, like there's a lot of unknowns. So I am guessing that the only thing that propping up the market right now is stimulus checks. Otherwise, like I don't know. It doesn't seem like a super optimistic outlook for the future. But nevertheless, right now we have almost $300,000 in investments, all in stocks. So we're just going to hold tight on that and keep dollar cost averaging in there as well. But made the 3 house payments this month again. Nothing super exciting there. Just paid the minimum payments, so all of their amounts are right there. It seems like we're paying about $700 a month down on principal. So that's not really great, I guess, but not horrible either. For checkings account, it went down about $8,000. That's primarily because we put $10,000 in M1 Finance, and so really we saved about $2,000 this month overall. For rental checkings account, saved almost another $1,000 in there, so we have quite a bit of wiggle room. I like that. I feel a lot more comfortable with the rental checkings account now. Before, when it's at $2,000 or $3,000, it makes me a little bit nervous. I could obviously pull from my personal cash, but I try to keep things separated. With $3,000, I can't really stomach something that's like if a furnace goes out, that's like $4,000, and so I can't really even pay for one furnace to to blow out in one of the rental properties. So um, I always have to remember I have two, well, not counting the house that I live in and the house number 6, I have two roofs that I have to pay for, two hot water heaters, two furnaces, two air conditionings, two sets of plumbing that could leak. I mean, there's quite a bit that could break at any moment. So just trying to keep enough in there to, if something were to happen, that it would not be a big deal. So with 13,000, I feel like I'm in a pretty good point. One of the houses has a new furnace, new hot water heater, new air conditioner, like new windows, decent roof. That's house number 7 is in pretty good shape. House number 5, there's a few things. Roof is pretty old and will need to be replaced here in a couple months. Furnace is pretty old. Hot water heater, I don't know how the hot water heater is even still working. I'm just waiting for her to call me one day saying it's broken, but so far so good. So I'll knock on wood here, but yeah, so I feel like I can stomach some of that stuff now with 13,000 saved up. But that I am just plan on keeping that in cash. I guess I could use that to pay one of those down or something, but I'd rather just keep it in cash just in case something were to happen. So net worth as of February 2021, we finally crossed the $700,000 mark, and it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy to see. So 5 months ago in October, net worth was 601,000. So I'm gonna just reflect just for a second here. So I started this in May 2012, had a $4,000 net worth. And then I think it was 4 years. Yeah, right here was the first month. In April 2016, I finally made it to 100,000. So almost took me 48, it took me 47 months to save my first $100,000. And then now, if I go to present day, it's taking me 5 months to save the same thing that it took me 48 months before. Like, I don't, that is, that, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Like if I look back, from April 2020, I was at 489. So I've already saved $211,000 just since April, and that's not even a year ago. And that's 10 months ago. So it seems like we're on pace, about $100,000 every 5 months or 20,000-ish dollars a month. Seems to be pretty much the pace. I guess we did 15,000 this month, but um, yeah, I'm waiting for a month where the stock market just absolutely gets killed, and then that'll probably give me a different perspective. But right now, so yeah, net worth is $700,391. So finally crossed over the $700,000 mark. And for my goal pace, I'm $225,000 ahead of my goal pace of becoming a millionaire by the age of 30. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how to do any better than this. So it seems like things are going pretty good. It's extremely boring. Like it, it's not. I'm not trading options or doing any like super smart scientific investing strategy. I'm literally just going to work, putting money in my 401k, paying down my debts, and having the rental income come in. But at this point, I feel like what's helping me is having all of these assets. So $727,000 in assets. All of that is appreciating and paying, some of that generates cash, some of that gets appreciated and working at the same time. I feel like is how things are growing so fast. But yeah, so we crossed the $700,000 mark and about $225,000 ahead of my goal pace. So thank you all for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Last month's and next month's videos are on the screen now. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, things that you'd like to see in future videos, just comment them down below. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.